Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is time for a physics lesson and today we'll discuss about energy and in its forms. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So energy, what do you mean by energy? So energy exists in many different forms. Examples of energies are light energy, sound energy, nuclear energy, atomic energy, gravitational energy, mechanical energy, and etc. So now let's discuss about the properties of energy. So energy can be transferred from one object to another. It can come in many different forms which can generally be divided into potential or kinetic energy. Energy can be converted from any one of these forms into any other and vice versa. Energy is never created or destroyed. This is called the first law of thermodynamics. So, in part 1, we'll discuss about one particular type of energy which is useful in our daily life. That is nothing but light energy. So let's discuss about light. So what do you mean by light? So light is basically a type of energy. It is a form of electromagnetic radiation of a wavelength which can be detected by the human eye. It is a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum and radiation given off by stars like the sun. This is what light means. Light also helps us to see many other things such as books, pens, pencils and other objects. So what we said about light, it's a type of energy. It's form of electromagnetic radiation which can be detected by the human eye. By human eye. Human eye and a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum and small part of electromagnetic spectrum. So this is what is called light. So now let's see how light propagates. Propagation of light. Light propagates in straight line. Which is known as the rectilinear, which is called rectilinear propagation of light. Here propagation of light. So this is how light propagates. Now let's move on to what is reflection and diffraction. Reflection. So what is reflection? So reflection is the bouncing back of light from when it hits a surface. So let's take an example of reflection. So think, this is a mirror. This is a mirror. So when the light ray enters and hits the surface of the mirror, then it bounces back in the opposite direction but with the same length. This is known as reflection. So now let's see the parts of reflection what are required. This is in the surface, but we took a mirror in this example. This is called as the incident ray. This is called the reflected ray. This is called as angle of incidence, and this is called the angle of reflection. And this imaginary line is known as the normal. So now let's discuss about the laws of reflection. The first law states that the normal, incident ray and reflected rays lie on the same plane. This is our first law of reflection. This means everything does not lie in multiple planes. They lie on the same plane only. And the second is that angle of incidence equals angle of reflection. So let's get back into our previous example. If we think the angle of incidence here is 30 degrees, then the angle of reflection will also be 30 degrees as per the second law of reflection. So now you have a clear idea about the laws of reflection. Now let's move on to refraction. So what is refraction? So refraction is basically the bending of light ray when it passes from one medium to another. Basically, refraction occurs when air travels from rarer to denser medium. So now you know what refraction is. So now let's move on to one example. So check this. Now you can see here a picture where the incident ray is passing from the slower to the faster medium. So now I'll say what does this mean. This means that when incident ray passes from a denser to a rarer medium, then the light ray bends away from the normal. Here, the denser medium is air, and the rarer medium we can take water or etc. The denser medium is water and the rarer medium is the air. Because when it passes from water to air, it fast and bends away from the normal. So let's go to another case like this one. Now check this. This is another case where refraction is taking place. Now you can see that the refracted ray is bending towards the normal. So why is it happening like that? So let me explain. So it is occurring like that because the light ray is passing from rarer to denser. This means that when light ray passes from rarer to denser, then the ray bends towards the normal. This creates a low angle between the normal and the refracted ray. So when it passes from radar to tensor. So now you have a clear idea about what is refraction. So now thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Then there will be many more videos like this one. So thank you.